What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
What's up? You
already know.
I just had some coffee, bro. I'm energetic right now, bro.
Coffee.
Kinda. I sound still not energetic,
First
but
of all, I don't drink coffee. I go off straight fumes. All I need is the power of God.
yeah, I don't drink coffee either, but I've been needing it lately, bro.
Not I. I mean, I'm
Lucky
been
you,
working
man.
a little bit, but you know, I'm good though. I'm good for real, man.
Lucky you.
But hey, y'all. Welcome, Keeping the Mill Pod.
Welcome.
One of your hosts, Julien, JuJuelz Johnson. You know, that's the thing. Y'all already know. It's 4 episodes in. Y'all know what the deal is at this point. Let's just keep it pushing.
I'm still trying to find my intro, but you know, it's Tre. You know, plain and simple. And yeah. Still not liking it.
No Trevon.
Tommy Tre.
Like, you just gotta say what the thing is.
You're right.
Pushing from there, but it's just us two, bro.
You're
Come
right,
on, man. We just talking to a camera for
exactly.
real.
Hey, bro, talking to a camera can be weird, bro. It can be awkward.
I'm used to it already, bro. I've been talking to a camera for a while now.
Lucky you, man. Lucky you. How
I'm
about
not lucky. I'm blessed. Blessed. Y'all know that song? Y'all don't go to church. It's fine. Y'all don't go to church. But hey, man, what's been cracking in your life, bro? What's
Man, really for the most part, nothing new. Just been keeping up with games here and there. Been going out watching games. With a couple of friends here and there.
Yeah, I was at the Mecca yesterday. I just went by myself. It was just cool vibes. Got me a little tequila sunrise. Y'all don't know.
Tequila sunrise.
I don't know about that drink. That's just my go-to.
Tequila sunrise is good though. I've had that before.
It's such a solid drink, and since I don't really like drinking straight alcohol like that, unless it's Crown Royal Apple.
Crown Royal. You like Crown Royal?
Apple version.
Oh, the Apple version.
That's
what I like when I got into drinking. I had that a little bit.
Yeah, it's
when I first started, like when I turned 20.
Because that actually has like some flavor to it. So that's why
I used to put Jolly Ranchers in the. You never heard of that?
I heard of
people put Jolly Ranchers inside of the drink.
I heard people say that, like, when we used to do that, like in high school, like put it in.
You seen them on TikToks
like
though? Oh well, yeah, on Sprite. But like you seen those TikToks where people be making big old drinks.
Oh,
and like the jugs, they put Jolly Ranchers.
We used to do that in college, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
We put Jolly.
You did it in college,
but like I didn't make the drink. My org made the drink. Shout out Smooth. Hey, Smooth, you already know what it is. But like we used to make this thing. It's called Smooth Juice. So it had a whole bunch of different things in it. I mean, it's kind of like how like the frats or sororities.
Yeah, they be pouring like 3 different kinds of
but the different
liquor.
Regular organizations too. Some of us have our own drinks also. Because we host events and things of that nature as well. So it's cool for us. Man, college is fun, bro. Let's just say that. I know you didn't experience that. But, you still successful though. That's all that matters at the end of the day. That's all that matters. But hey,
it would be fun though to get that experience. But yeah,
bro, you just go on college campuses. Like you're the age, like if you're in between the age of like 20 to like 26, somewhere in that time frame, or if you still look young, nobody care, bro. And nobody care anyway. There'd be some old people on campus, and if they cool, they cool. Simple as that, bro.
But I do want to get we got to get a hoop session too, bro. Like
another one.
I'm planning on going and hooping tomorrow.
I have not hooped with you since we lost.
I know. The team dismembered. We don't associate with nobody besides me. No, I'm just saying.
I hooped with Excel. I hooped with Vic one time. I think I told you that one time.
I just told Ron we need a hoop.
Oh, Ron said he wanted to hoop?
No, I texted him.
Okay, all right. I don't know if Ron jamming with you still.
Yeah, Ron mad at me still. Shout out Ron.
Because you was selling. I mean, I sold too, but at least
I came out clutch anyways.
But nah, for real though, Thanksgiving and Black Friday just passed. So going on to the Milwaukee appreciation segment.
Wait, have you done any Thanksgiving or any Black Friday shopping?
Hell no. We about to get into that. But
yeah, I haven't either.
But first, for Thanksgiving, what is your favorite food for Thanksgiving? Like favorite side dish, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it might be the sweet potatoes for me, bro.
Really?
Yeah, sweet potatoes. Like underrated.
No, it's not. Sweet potatoes is a cool one.
Because bro, they go so perfect with the turkey. It just
okay,
mix so well, and then you got the greens, stuff like that. But nah, sweet potatoes go so perfect with the turkey. So I'm gonna have to say sweet potatoes and mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is Mom's made some great mac and cheese. Shout out to Moms too.
It's always mac and cheese for me.
Every time. Mac and cheese was fire,
like,
bro.
Faithfully, like every time, like if the mac and cheese is bad, I don't even want Thanksgiving at that point.
Really,
bro? Mac and cheese is like
it is. It is. I had a big plate of mac and cheese. So I didn't even finish it.
I was telling my mom this. I was like, Mom, like you got to get a block of mac and cheese. Like you have to like. Boom, boom, and scoop it.
So
out.
what? Your mom like prior hasn't made good mac and cheese or something?
No.
It seems
but
like you have bad experience with mac and cheese.
No. I'm just saying like the experience of the mac and cheese is like getting the block. Like you get the spatula, you fork off one side, you fork off the other, and
go crazy.
And it's just a big old block.
Yeah, it is.
And it takes longer to warm up, but like if it's good, it's
it takes especially when you heat it up for like
Ooh-wee.
But when it get cold when you don't heat it up, like for like
that's what I mean.
A minute,
because
that'd be annoying.
I'll eat the mac and cheese like last because that's like
you gotta
separate
it. You gotta separate it right away.
But I like having it in a block. It's something about just dipping it off and that joint be good. That joint be good.
Mac and cheese do be fire.
But like, what's your favorite like Thanksgiving memory that you had like growing up and things of that nature?
Every Thanksgiving is a good Thanksgiving. I'm just blessed to be able to spend it, with family.
Yeah.
Good answer right
there. That's a solid answer. I was saying like,
but it was a good Thanksgiving though.
It was a solid Thanksgiving. We went to my grandma's house. She was cooking. Shout out to my grandma. She just turned 84 years old.
Happy belated,
grandma. Huh?
Happy belated. I think I said it before her birthday when we were in here like a week or two ago.
Oh, I did say something.
I said happy. Yeah, you said you were texting her and I told you.
But she is not she, but like it's Thanksgiving is a little bit smaller for us. It's us, my 5 core family, mom and dad, my brothers, and then it's usually and then like my uncle and my grandma. If my grandma's here, sometimes she be in Texas with my other family over there. But since they're all the way, we kind of separated and stuff. It's like so, and then I got family in Cali on my mom's side. So like we don't have like the big Thanksgiving as much anymore because I feel like we're dating the only like not the only, but like in terms of people we keep in contact the most. Like we're mostly like it's just us for real here. Like we got some other people and things of that nature, but like it's not. Like
I feel you.
Because those big Thanksgiving
them big ones, it don't really be like that though nowadays. It's kind of hard though nowadays.
Because everybody goes in different places.
Yeah, everybody's everywhere.
So
I got a question though. I got a question.
What's up?
So I had this question with a friend. Is banana pudding like a Thanksgiving dish?
Depends on your family. Because like, have you ever had rice for Thanksgiving?
No.
Exactly. I've never had it either.
You had rice this year?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, who has had rice?
My Caribbean friend had rice, and then one of my other friends in Baltimore had rice. Oh. And I'm thinking to myself, like...
It's like white rice? Or?
Like white rice. And one of my African friends, sorry, I can't remember which country right now, but she had jollof rice and stuff. But, like, that's a part of their tradition and stuff in general. Like, they always have jollof rice. So, like, now I'm realizing, like, Thanksgiving, like... It's
kind of expanding a little bit.
It's not even
food-wise?
Expanding. It's just...
Normally it's green beans, tomatoes, ham.
Yeah. But like it depends on your family. Like if you grew up like let's say even down south, like I know they be throwing down totally different things.
They be whipping it up probably. Yeah.
Whole bunch of different stuff. Like it really depends on where you come from, where you live, what tradition you started in the middle of it. So
yeah, I've been craving some banana pudding.
Go get you some. I'm good.
I know.
I'm good.
I was supposed to get some from a friend too.
Oh, okay.
Alyssa.
Oh, shout out Alyssa, man.
Yeah.
She's back right now?
Yeah.
Okay. But what's the word of Black Friday nowadays? Like, does anybody even shop anymore? Like,
dude, I haven't done any shopping. I haven't looked, nothing. Last time I did it probably was like seriously is like 2 years ago. Because that's when they had like this specific day.
It's still day.
It's not really. It's like a whole month now. Like you would go into a store and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry, our Black Friday deal is this." I'm like, the heck, I thought it was today.
Oh, you talking about like when it used to really be
on that day? Yeah, that's when I used to really do it. That's the last time I remember like taking it serious. But yeah, I was wondering because I've been craving some banana pudding though too. But yeah,
craving banana pudding is interesting. But
Hey, it's
just
bro.
not me. It's just not me. I'm a really picky eater. Like, I'm very picky. I don't even want to get into it.
If you make some good banana pudding, let me know. I'll come pick it up. Like.
Now I'm gonna come pick it up. But let's move on right to what we got to say, man. In terms of just what's going on in the league today, man. With who kept it a meal the most this week. We'll start off on the court and then work our way from there, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll start with my on the court first. I'm going to just say this one briefly because I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about it in the Milwaukee segment as well. But the convo with Giannis and Griff when Giannis wanted to get back in right away. That kind of it's a little scary because I've seen moments like that happen before too. And you don't.
That's good, though.
It is good. It shows that he wants to be a part of it and wants to, but like, I don't know. It's just a little nervous when you see your star player. You don't ever want to see your star player beefing with or not beefing.
I don't
my
think
bad.
It's like it's
just having a heated argument on the court. It seemed like it. I know it's good. They both want to win, but I just feel like we got to be more. I don't know. It just questioned me a little, or not question me. I know it's basketball and that happens. I know we get in arguments all the times, but. Yeah, it just had me a little nervous. But my first one is going to be on the court. The Steve Kerr reacting to winning that call, that challenge call. I don't know if you saw that.
Which challenge call? Spurs?
I didn't see the play because I searched it up, but I couldn't find it. I searched it up quick, couldn't find it, so I left. But Steve Kerr did. I don't know if it was like a sarcastic, but he was surprised with winning a challenge call.
Oh.
And I think he was being sarcastic. I'm not sure, though. But if he was, I was like, he took kind of like a note out of CP3 book. He was like acting sarcastic, basically, how Chris Paul did to Steve Kerr back then.
I didn't see that. I might have to go find that. So that's just on the court?
That's just my on the court.
Okay. So for me, I just went like, who was hooping for real this time? And for me, I had
there's a couple people that was hooping.
Chet Holmgren, man. He's averaging 17 points and 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. I heard some sort of stat where they were saying that Chet Holmgren and Wemby are like the first players after like 10 games or something to have like 150 points, 100 rebounds, and like 50 blocks, or it was some sort of crazy stat line.
They're both on the top of that for rookies.
They're gonna be at the end of their careers if they have a long and lengthy career. Like even if they play 10 to 15 seasons, which it's looking like they are, barring any injury,
top in that.
God, they're gonna be one of the only people to have a certain amount of points with the blocks, with the rebounds. Like they are elite. Like simple as that. Like they're just elite. They and 3-pointers as well. Don't forget about they both can shoot. So
I don't know if you mentioned
they're
too.
Really good.
I don't know if you mentioned he's also basically 50, 40, 90 Chet currently right now. I think he's shooting like 87% from free throw though.
I missed that.
But yeah, he's shooting 50, 40, 90 basically. And he's averaging, I don't know if you mentioned 2.3 blocks per game.
Yeah, he's averaging two blocks.
Yeah, Chet looking like he can. They're 11-4.
55% from the field, 43% from 3, 87% from free throw. So he's
basically 50, 40, 90, close to it.
50, 40, 80 it's not bad. It's close
for a rookie, man. For a rookie, is not bad. That's really good. What do you mean?
My thing is like Chet, he should high key be rookie of the year.
Yeah,
right
I have that right here. I'm like possible rookie of the year. I know Victor has a lot of the hype and stuff, and Victor is also backing up. But when you look at Chet, he's efficient, and that team is 11-4, top 5 in the West, right?
Yeah, top. They're top 5 in the West as of right now. Actually, I should have put up the standings.
I actually don't think they are. I got it right here.
They are.
They might be 7.
So good, bro.
No, they're second.
They're second right now.
Timberwolves first. They're second, 11-4.
Yeah, the NBA is weird right now. Oh, the Suns are climbing back up. I missed that.
Yeah, they're on a 6-game win streak, bro.
But it is
missing.
It's very interesting to see how Chet Holmgren is playing basketball, especially along with that Oklahoma team. Like that Oklahoma team plays free flowing basketball. They're fun,
everybody
bro. Gets to their spots. They're moving. They're
playing
shaking.
defense.
They can shoot. They got the spacing. So like one of the things that KB was saying, Kenny, he was saying that they have Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was getting all those buckets with a crowded paint. Now he's getting those buckets with more spacing as well. Opens up his playmaking and gives him easier shots one-on-one.
What happened to Poku? Is he in the rotation?
I don't even think he's in the rotation, bro. But he had Chet Holmgren also had 36 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks versus the Warriors, plus that buzzer beater to go to OT. Yeah, Chet.
Yeah, he was hooping that game.
And they ended up winning that game, and Shea ended up got a steal, and then after he got the steal, he went down the court. He got not a steal. He blocked Curry, then went down the court and laid on Chris Paul, his former teammate, which was forgets about
that was a big game too.
That was a phenomenal game.
That game was really good.
Phenomenal. Didn't really need to mess with her, but like it was just kind of weird. Did you see the picture on Snapchat where she said I F Josh Giddey and stuff?
The recording?
It was like a little Snapchat picture or something.
No, I didn't. I didn't look into that much. But I did hear about it, and I did see that reporter asked Josh Giddey about it, and I heard about them asking the coach as well. Yeah, man. That's a drama that OKC really don't need right now, but they have other players that could step up in the time, being like I think his name's Carson Wallace, who's been you
I remember somebody asked him about it. He's like, who's that? Yeah, something like that. Either way, like, but with Scott Foster and Chris Paul, bro, it's a definitive fact that Scott Foster is reffing that game 9 times out of 10. He's losing that game, and that is really, really, really bad.
That's not good.
So
the rest I think need to start being like held press conferences. That'd bring more clicks. I think that'd bring more clicks.
I don't know.
Players have to face that bash and not bash, but yeah, all that internet. If they have a bad game or something, the rest should have to do that too. Players are getting fined large amount of sums. I'm pretty sure refs get paid pretty good. So I think, it doesn't have to be like fined and as bad as players because they're not playing and stuff. But I think that should be looked, and I think that would also bring more views to the NBA as well. Like if I would want to see a ref post game interview after a bad game. Would you? Exactly.
After a bad game.
After a bad ref calling game.
after a bad game is kind of crazy.
But yeah, I think that'd be pretty fun though to watch, like a post game interview for a ref.
I see where you're going with it. Like
Adam Silver, that gets put in. Just shout me out, give me a little shout out, give the Keep It a Mill pod a little shout out, But nah.
So what about the big games for the week? For me,
I do have one more thing though, off the court. How do you feel about the in-season tournament? We haven't really touched up.
It's
kind of really.
It's cool. Like,
I think it's been like it's making the games more like starters are playing. Like they're playing end of the game. I know it's a risk to it, but it's interesting.
Yeah,
I like seeing the starters play at the end of the games and score like that.
Yeah, it's more of a. It's funny because at the end of games now, like they're like be trying to be like, "Yo, score!" Like even if you're up, so you can up your point differential.
Yeah.
And DeRozan got pissed about it last night.
Really?
He got
because they were down or something.
Yeah, they were down to the Toronto, and then next thing you know, like he Pascal had like threw up a random shot and he missed, but then they got the rebound and put it up.
Devin Booker just did that. He shot a half court. He hit a crazy fadeaway 3 with a player all in his face. Hit it, banked it from 3 with like 12 seconds left. They were up already. And then he tried to shoot the half court shot. He's like, "Why not, man? We need as many points as we could get." So
you can make sure you go.
And I like it. It's definitely interesting. I like the in-season tournament so far.
I dead forgot it was an in-season tournament game. Like, and I'm watching it. I'm
the Bucks
seeing
one?
the court and all. Yeah, when I'm watching the Bucks.
Yeah, I was watching.
And I was like, oh right, this is in-season tournament. Like, but it's good though, like because it does add an extra incentive to it, especially at the beginning of the season where people are really just feeling it out.
Yeah.
But
it makes players want to go hard in the beginning of the season to actually play.
Sure.
Like
for sure.
We're seeing the Clippers 4-star. All those 4 stars are playing. When have we seen Kawhi and PG play it alone? And Russ all together. Not that much. So I think it's cool.
But
not saying that was an excuse. Not saying that was an excuse though or nothing.
They've already said that they were gonna have a different approach this year.
That's good though.
Ty Lue said he talked to Kawhi and PG before the season started. We knew Russ was gonna play every game.
They're
gonna
looking solid too.
They just lost to the Pelicans, but the
weren't
Pelicans
they on
been cooking. They were on
the
3-game winning streak. They were on 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, they're on a 3-game. The
Clips. Yeah, they were on 3-game. Right now they are the 11th seed. They're 6 and 8. But ain't nobody worried about them.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers are sneakily at the 8th seed.
The Lakers wrote. I was just gonna say that. I have that in my notes. I was watching that for big games. Let's move on to big games. So.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about that Lakers and Dallas game. That was a good game. Luka and Kyrie did their things. It was a low scoring game. I have it right here.
For them
too.
as well. 104-101 is crazy.
Yeah. Freaking. I wanted to mention the Lakers role players are starting to ease their way back into the season after a super slow start. Austin Reeves had 17 points off the bench. 7 for 14, shot 50% from the field with 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He gives me kind of like a Chris Middleton vibe.
Austin Reeves?
Yeah. Maybe not on the defensive end, but what he brings offensively stat-wise and how he kind of like scores the ball. It's like not athletic, but he knows where his spots are and he can knock them down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he had 6 rebounds, 6 assists as well. Rui had a solid game. Not efficient as well from the field, but that's still a solid game. Seeing him get his shots up and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, Taurean Prince 14. AD only had 10 this game, and they lost by 3 points. So that's good to hear on the Lakers side. But yeah, Max Christie got to start. They don't look bad. They're role players.
What about the Mavs side of it though?
The Mavs side, it's the Mavs. I think some players shot inefficient. Grant Williams shot 2 for 9 from inefficient. 2 for 9 from 3. Luka and Kyrie are gonna do what they do, 30 and 28 for Luka and Kyrie combined.
Kyrie hit the game winner.
Yeah, that's Josh Green had a great game off the bench.
Finally,
Tim Hardaway didn't shoot efficient. Yeah, he did have a super slow start. Rashawn Holmes is getting minutes too. I think they're gonna really miss JaVale in that pick and roll, but maybe Rashawn Holmes can rejuvenate his career here after coming here and not playing last year.
Yeah, he kind of was just thrown into the trade at the end of the year.
Yeah,
the Mavs are already kind of.
I guarantee you the Mavs were definitely looking at him though, because he wasn't bad in Sacramento.
No, he wasn't. He just. Mavs had a lot going on. You had to integrate Kyrie while also, like, your role players were just not as good, and you needed more perimeter defense more than interior. And Rashawn Holmes is short. Like, let's just be honest. He's a short guy. And if we're being honest as well,
he's like 6'9".
I'm keeping Derek Lively in the game more than I'm putting in Rashawn Holmes or Dwight Powell, just because he's 7 foot basically. And he's proven that he makes the right plays. Like he makes the right plays.
Derek Lively.
Yeah, Derek Lively. But another game that that happened the night after we recorded was the Bucks versus Celtics game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
So
that was a low-scoring game.
That was one of the games where it didn't feel like it was playoff intensity. Like, if I'm being completely honest.
Bro, we couldn't hit no shots.
Well, no, we couldn't hit any shots. But I'm just saying, like, the intensity on both sides didn't feel like it was there. I felt like it would be. But when playoffs come around, I know it's going to be there. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy to think that we couldn't hit a single shot. And usually we stay in the games just because we're good defensively. This time we just stayed in the games because we're just that freaking good. Like, we are that good. And the fact that it wasn't a 30, 40-point blowout and we played, like, absolute, like, dog.
Garbage.
Like, just garbage, bro. Even in the Wizards game as well. Like, the Wizards game was more so defensively than anything. Mm-hmm. But, and some, like, our main problem is, like, a communication. But that we'll get into that when we talk about the Bucks all the way.
Yeah.
The Celtics... One thing that surprised me, I said on this podcast already about how I don't like how the Celtics play basketball. They were running the most screens and everything I've ever seen them run. Like, they were playing so well, being patient and all that stuff. I saw Kristaps again in the Magic game was, like, getting some nice little dive assists. Like,
they're a half-court team.
Around them. Yeah, they're
They can get in pace because
they don't.
Yeah,
run.
The only way they run is if they get a steal and it's
they
JT
don't get runs often for some reason.
Exactly. They're not that.
20.
They're a slow paced team though.
And I'm not gonna lie. For as young and as athletic they are, they're 23rd in pace. Like, in that.
Only people that are running up and down that court are Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. The
Drew
JB
runs.
and JT. Yeah,
so
but
does Derek White, and that's why I'm kind of confused.
Did you see, bro? There was a play, bro. Drew. I love Drew, but there's a play where somebody put up a shot. He grabbed a rebound on one hand. It like he was going to go back up with it with the same hand, but he couldn't grip it in his hand. And he came back down with it with one hand, still had it in that hand, had it up here. Somebody came up behind him. He said, let me just hurry up, try to sneak this up. Put it up. Got that thing sent off back. Drew hasn't been as good, as I thought he would be. Well, I mean, I didn't think he was going to be. I think he was going to take a step back because you got all those players there and you don't have to really do too much. He's like a fourth option there. But, yeah, he kind of had a slow start to the beginning of the season as well. That's a new team, though. But he had his moments, though. That's Drew. He's going to have his big moments. He's going to have
He did nothing in that game, though.
Yeah, I know.
He did. I mean, he played deep.
Jaylen Brown said something after the game about it, too. He's like, Drew Holiday didn't have the best game tonight, but, it's on to the next. You felt his impact.
Felt his impact, though. That's what he should have said at the end.
I think he said something in that realm, too, though. Yeah, Dame had 27 that game.
Yeah. It was one of those games to where Giannis sold us at the end of the game because he tried to rush and get a layup. And if y'all watched the game, Giannis could not make a single layup. Nobody on the Bucks team could make a layup.
Nobody can make a shot.
It was one of the craziest things I have ever seen us do. Like, nobody can hit a layup. It was, and the fact that we missed that many layups, missed that many easy shots, and we still barely lost.
Burke had 28, bro. Burke is our leading scorer that game.
Averaging 30 right now on the last two games.
Last two games, yeah. And shoot, he been balling, bro. He had 39 the night before, too. That was a big game.
Yeah, for sure.
Another big game I want to mention real quick is the Nets versus Hawks. Hawks is crazy. Nets versus Hawks and the Pacers, whoever they play.
Hawks.
Pacers versus Raptors.
Pacers versus Raptors?
Neither of those teams play defense. What's going on with the defense?
It was the Pacers versus the Hawks.
Pacers versus Hawks.
It was Pacers versus Hawks, and then the following night.
No, Pacers versus
Hawks.
Pacers versus Raptors. It wasn't the same night, I don't think. But the Pacers played
separate games. But I'm saying like the Hawks were in two like super like high scoring games and back to back games for them.
Oh, they were
Pacers versus Hawks. And then it was Hawks versus Nets.
Oh, well, neither of those teams play a lick of defense. What's up with that, man?
It don't
157 to 156. What I think it went to OT, right?
Yes. So the Hawks game versus the Nets went to OT, but the Pacers versus Hawks game.
One of those games was 119 to 116 in the third quarter with 7 minutes.
That was the Pacers versus Hawks game.
Okay. Yeah, that's insane. Like
DeJounte Murray was balling though. I mean, he missed a layup. That's what killed him at the end of the game. But that's a whole nother thing. But I mean, Tyrese Halliburton is like he might just be the best point guard in the Eastern Conference. I'm not counting game right now. He's the best point guard.
I just seen something on the NBA page. They posted he and Harden are the only two players to put up in back-to-back games to put up 30 points plus points and 15 plus assists.
Jesus Christ.
That's insane. That's when Harden was going on his tear in Houston. So,
but the way they get their assists, totally different.
What? Oh yeah,
totally
definitely.
Tyrese Hallie pushing the pace. You got Hallie like just finding people at the right times, playing free flowing like fast paced offense. Whereas James Harden is like, I'm gonna have the ball in my hands and I'm going to set a pick and get an assist that type of way.
Obi Toppin, bro, might be in conversation for most improved. There's a lot of players that could be in conversation for most improved. Let me say
Tyrese Maxey is gonna get it.
We definitely got to get a video of our predictions, early predictions.
Early season prediction.
Early season predictions.
Season award prediction.
Yeah, because, I mean, there's a lot of players that are looking really good. Like, Obi Toppin is shooting 31% from 3, which could be a lot better, obviously. But he's shooting 60% from the field, bro. 85% from free throw. Mm-hmm. Averaging 12 points in 24 minutes. Last year, he averaged 7 points in 15 minutes. I definitely think his points might go up to around 14, 15 by the end of the year. But man, that team just is they're vibing, bro.
The team is, dude. This Pacers team is like
offensively, defensively, they need.
Offensively, like
come on, Bruce Brown, they need your help.
The
Bruce
best
Brown.
in the league, like that, and that's for a reason. They're first in pace as well.
Why is this team defensively not that good?
Because look at their team. Honestly,
they got Bruce Brown, they got Turner. Supposedly,
they have Bruce Brown and Turner. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But they don't got players.
TJ McConnell too, but like they don't have.
They don't have players that I would be like, you're garbage at defense.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They're focusing so much on
offense, and they're not focusing on defense.
Like all they have to do is lock in on defense on certain possessions, and they'll be fine. Like that's all. That's all they need to do.
True.
Like it's the same thing with the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets.
They're missing Jamal Murray right now. They really do miss him right now.
Jesus, 29th in defensive rating for the Pacers is crazy though.
Only so much he could do.
Yeah,
Aaron Gordon.
The Nuggets don't have enough.
Yeah, they need that. They need Jamal Murray. They need that guy, that second guy behind Jokic. But they're still in 5th in the Western Conference.
I think I had another
tied.
I had another game as well.
What game?
Oh, my bad. I mixed it up. The Bucks-Celtics game didn't happen after that night. The Bucks-Celtics game happened Wednesday. The game I was talking about was the Mavericks versus Bucks game.
See, look, this Hawks game, 147 versus Nets. 147.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said.
Okay.
And I was saying, I mean, the Raptors game, they lost to the Raptors. But
Hawks versus Pacers. Yes, it's right here.
That's
this
what I
is
was
one
saying.
you're
Hawks
okay.
versus Pacers, and then it was Hawks versus Nets. Like, literally the next night.
I saw there was definitely a Hawks versus Raptors game that went 130.
No, it wasn't Hawks versus Raptors. That was Hawks versus.
Dang, Raptors scored 142 against Detroit.
The Raptors are an interesting team. Well, I'm gonna get to Orlando. That's for another segment. But the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Dallas Mavericks. That was the game that happened Saturday night after we finished recording. I don't know why I mixed that.
Oh, I had that game too.
That game was.
I was gonna save that game more so. Or we could talk about it now.
It was I'm just saying.
It happened a minute ago. Yeah.
But,
that game.
We can go right into the Milwaukee Bucks talk from this because that's
okay. Cool.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So actually, I'll just say this is a part of Milwaukee Bucks talk, right? So my thing is we played better defense that game, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Mavericks, so they're top 5 in offense. We're top 5.
They threw Andre on them right away, and he got a couple stops.
AJ on Luka. Right?
Yeah, they threw him in. He got a couple stops here and there.
Game, right?
Yeah, he started. He got a couple stops.
It was back to back, right? And so Middleton didn't play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know what happened with Middleton last game, but he went out with an injury, Achilles injury.
So Achilles tightness. Yeah, tightness in his Achilles.
Get well soon, but we'll get back on that topic, but back to the main topic that you were talking about.
Yeah.
They're the number 1 offensive team in the league, Dallas. Top 2.
All right.
And going into that game, our defense is questioned a lot, and we went out there and win that game. That's a great team win. We needed that win. We had an easy schedule kind of so far. Last 5 games, we played Washington twice. I think we played, who else do we play? Last 5. Toronto.
Our last 5 games. So it was Washington. No,
yeah, that's not it.
We didn't play Toronto. Well, that's coming up. No. Oh, shoot, we did. Oh, we beat the Pistons. We lost to no, that is
no.
That's Indiana. I'm like, what are you?
This is Obi Toppin.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Don't look at my screen, man.
Mavericks, Bucks. Mavericks, Celtics, Wizards, and Hornets. I think those are the last 4 or 5 games that we had. We are 11-5 on the season right now. We are 3-0 in the in-season tournament after beating the Wizards last night, which was an atrocious game. Although we had 3 players, and this is the first time ever in franchise history that 3 players had
scored 30
points in the same game. Brooke had 39, Giannis had 31, and I think also Dame had 31 as well. Dame actually played a really good game. I'm not mad at Dame. Giannis actually should have had 40 points, but he missed some bunnies again. Did you see Giannis miss he was about to dunk it and then he tried to grip the ball and it fell out his hand and he almost sold the game. But it's funny because he came back down and he hit 2 free throws to be clutch. And this is what killed me, bro. Because I'm about to say this let me say this first. Brooke Lopez, I can't believe people really tried to tell me that we couldn't play Brooke Lopez in the post and have him in the paint with Giannis on the court. I tried to tell people this for years that we should be doing that, but they was acting like it wasn't possible, and that was really pissing me off because I'm like, I know, I get it. I know Giannis is taking up the paint. I know that, But there's a way to put Brook in there, especially because if you put Giannis off on the side and you put Brook over there and you let Giannis cut into the paint late or something like that to keep people off balance, and you just let Brook hurry up and get his little bro, those little push shots and hooks.
Yeah, the little quick little
guard. He's 7'1". He made his whole career in Brooklyn as the leading scorer for the Brooklyn Nets franchise. History. Of course, he can be able to do that in the post at an elite level, and now he has a 3-point game. So now, he could average 20 plus. And we still have him at a discount.
I don't know if he can average 20 points.
Yes, he can. Easily. If he's not shooting threes the whole time, he just gets an easy.
Okay, actually, yeah, true. If he's on like
with Dame giving him the ball and
a team,
Griffin letting him play down there, that's easy, bro. He makes the shots look so easy, bro.
Yeah, Brook, and this goes into our depth. Man, I think our depth is insane.
I think it's in depth.
We got one of the best
depths in the league. One of the best when they clicking.
Yeah, and the thing is, going into this season, that was a question for our team.
I don't know why it was a question. I felt like our bench is pretty solid.
Exactly. Our bench has been really good. This game it wasn't the best, but
Bobby been putting up two straight stinkers.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens when you have Brook go back to back with 28 and 39.
No, Bobby was just missing. I'm not like I'm not
that Celtics game, everybody was missing.
But I'm talking about even in this game right here, like Bobby was also just not playing good. Like honestly, he got like a tip in. I think that's about it.
Yeah, but Brook has been playing really well. But 39 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 blocks against the Wizards. Went 7 for 7 from the free throw line and shot 82% from the field and 57% from 3.
Better say them stats, man.
Yeah, you got to, bro. He looks good. Which is crazy. Them slow moves be working, bro.
They be working.
And the thing is, I think I mentioned this earlier, but recently they've been giving him the ball, and I mentioned it earlier. I was like, Dame probably has to get used to it a little bit more, but Brook is not a guy to put it on the floor on the pick and roll. Like, you got to find him rolling last minute. It's a last-minute thing with Brook. But that man just been putting it on the floor, making plays. Them slow little big 2 steps. Dame mentioned it, too, in the post-game. He was like, they get some buckets, but it's hard to guard that when you're that big and you're moving that slow, and you're just like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, and you try to get the block, you think you're getting it.
2 steps to get to the rim when he's like close to the free throw line.
And then you try to get that block on him, and he's 7'1", and he's big and he's going up. You're gonna get your hand smacked. So he's been doing good. He shot 7 for 7 against the Wizards from the free throw line. Yeah, he looks good. Our bench is looking good. We missing Dre Jay. We could use him.
We're missing defense because again we're 4th in offensive rating, which is phenomenal. We should be 1st, and our offense still is not even like the best yet.
Yeah,
it's better. Like, it's definitely better. We're 22nd in defense. We have so many defensive miscommunications, and this is what I was going to talk about too. Remember that open 3
with Pat and Dame too? There's a couple.
No, I'm talking about, like, you remember that open 3 at the end of the Wizards game when Kyle Kuzma had a perfect look and he just missed. That's because they tried to switch and stuff, and they're not on target with the switches yet. And there's not anybody that can clean up those mistakes, especially when Marjon or Andre Jackson Jr. are not in the game, or even when Jay Crowder's not in the game, because Jay Crowder's hurt. So I need more minutes to get those young guys in.
Wasn't that a miscommunication with Marjon too?
No. Marjon wasn't in the game when that
Who was that?
It was
Dame and Pat, right?
It might have been Dame and Pat. But
yeah, because I remember Pat talking about it post game. They had a post game interview for Pat. Normally they don't really.
Okay.
Yeah.
But cause you get like a lot of open 3s for the Wizards because of defensive miscommunication. Sometimes Giannis be lazy on his rotations. I see like other people will be like, oh wait, I was supposed to go there. Yeah. Like, you can see they're trying. but it's just like
you just gotta gel him a little bit more.
Yet.
Yeah.
And I'm not worried because it's very early in the season, and a lot of people are panicking about, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. It looks good, but sometimes the intensity is just not there unless Jay Crowder, Andre Jackson Jr., or Marjon are in the game to lock up. Marjon was locking up Poole for a little bit there.
Yeah, they were beefing.
But him and Andre Jackson Jr., they're getting foul trouble as well. So, like, as a coach, like, do I want to have defense and then potentially have these guys foul out when I might need them later?
Once Jay Crowder comes, that's going to help a lot because he will be able to hold that. It's not going to be the best with Marjon. It'll probably be better with Marjon or Andre just because they're a lot quicker and younger. But the experience, they don't have it like Jay has it.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. As a coach, like, how do you, how do you decide on that? And because Ajax and Marjon, they're both a little timid on offense still. And I'd rather just give up defense and have my older guys in who I know are going to be more aggressive on offense and make a better play. But Ajax, I mean, you saw that screen he set after he slipped.
He's a great screen setter.
And then got not Marjon. They got Beasley the easy dunk. I think that was Beasley's first dunk of the year.
He got bounced too.
And he got a little.
No, I think he might have dunked once in like the first game, but it was a light one.
Marjon or Ajax should start though, and I think Middleton, and I love Middleton. But he got to come off the bench, bro. His body can't handle it.
Honestly, Beasley could start. Honestly, anybody could start, really, I think.
Bro.
Now that I'm looking at it, it just depends on what team and what lineup there is out there. We have a lineup that we could throw anybody out. Normally, I think it's based on what the other team looks like. If we need a longer guy out there to hold a guard that's kind of nice, get him out there then. Beasley isn't terrible defensively. He tries, and normally defense is just if you try. Obviously, it's a good amount of more like being smart and stuff, but
Ajax is a very smart defender, very smart player. He just plays a little too aggressive sometimes.
Yeah.
Marjon, he's a calmer version of Ajax, but more aggressive on defense because he can hang his hat there.
Yeah.
The question is the offensive decision-making when they put the ball on the floor. They
don't really need that, though.
But I'm just saying, like, that's why as a coach, I'm like, if Dame and Giannis aren't doing what they need to do and need to kick out and where the ball movement is getting better and things of that nature, I need to see that they can make a play. But they also need time to make a play. But also you can't give them time because you need to put your vets in to make a play.
Basically, because it's not bad when Brook is in the drop when we have those guards out because Brook is getting a lot of blocks off that. Yeah. But that's why I was saying that. It kind of just goes with what we need in the time being. Like, Marjon, I would love more so Marjon to run with, like, the Bobby and Giannis. If that makes sense.
I mean, you can mix up the matchups.
A little bit.
Yeah, like it sucks.
Cause he shows it like he looks comfortable.
He can still
he looks out of shape a little bit still. Like
I don't think no. I don't think
like there's moments where he's looking like drained like a little bit where I see, but he also looks
don't have the step no more, bro.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Like repeated knee injuries, bro, and now like he has Achilles. Cause we learned about this with KD, right? Remember when he injured
bounced
himself?
back though.
But I'm just saying, like, well, when you injure yourself, you end up having to compensate with other things in your body. So like, let's say your calf is injured. Now you're not trying to put pressure on your calf,
and now you're putting more pressure on this.
on your knee,
I get what you're saying.
Or you putting it on your other leg to compensate for it. When you continue to do that, and you're trying to ramp up, and you're still trying to be a solid guy, it's hard for your body to adjust. And honestly, I'd rather for him just to like sit, like just play 20 minutes a game off the bench, bro. 20, 25 minutes a game off the bench. He would excel in the role because then like
he can be himself and he can be more comfortable. He's
gonna play the full first quarter anyway.
It's
so
just
then you're still gonna be playing.
The thing is, if Chris Middleton isn't like being Chris Middleton and he's getting turnovers, which is kind of what I've been seeing from him, he's been too careless with the ball, like too comfortable.
Can't defend a parked car, bro.
Too comfortable with the car. Well, they had him on what you call last game.
He was getting cooked, bro.
He wasn't bad.
Tatum?
Yeah,
He's
Tatum
cooked,
a couple more.
Bro, Tatum and Brown was going right past him.
Or maybe I'm thinking of the Wizards.
It was so embarrassing.
Or I don't know, but yeah, he's definitely taking a step back. I feel like I think it is a little bit of panic on Chris Middleton right now. I think he needs to start. We've been easing him in slowly, and it's like still inconsistent. We're trying to get him on that consistent page.
It's a tough spot for Adrian Griffin, bro. Because it's
it
like
is.
You
and then
respect him, and then you also want to give these guys a chance for the lineup, and you also want these young guys to go, but you also trying to gel this offense together. You're also trying to get this defense together as well. But
you're also trying to get your 2 stars to be your 2 stars.
Yeah,
and then you got
to set more screens, but he be slipping too much. He don't set actual screens.
Yeah, I told you Giannis wasn't normally a screen. He's not used to being that main screen setter. That's why I was kind of surprised on a lot of
to get the ball instead of just set a solid screen, bro. Like I understand, like sometimes you of course slip if you see it.
That's his team though, so like that's why he's doing that.
Set your screen, bro. Joel Embiid be setting screens.
Yeah, Joel Embiid been hooping though.
But I'm just saying, like, bro,
I think
open up his game so much easier if he set a strong screen sometimes. And roll hard too.
I think Giannis needs to enjoy the moment a little bit more. Get more not saying get comfortable, but just be more relaxed. He seems too like overly focused on.
I love how Giannis is getting those post looks. He didn't really get any of the fall against the Wizards. They were double teaming him a lot, so he just.
Oh yeah, there's moments where he's like,
give
it to him, now feed me, and he went to work and did his thing.
They're getting better. Like it's so much better now. Like I like how the players seem like they have a little bit more leeway. They look comfortable, but also, let me
like
look
that
at
game when Beasley went crazy, bro. That was a fun game. Beasley's dancing, Giannis is wiggling on the sideline. I don't even think Giannis played that game, but Giannis wiggling on the sideline. Us having fun, that's when we look at our best.
We're 6th in defensive rebounds, but 27th in offensive rebounds. We really do not get rebounds offensively. That's why we have the least amount of field goal attempts. Well, we're 21st now. Remember, we used to be like 28th or 29th. But one of the things I was looking at.
We just making them.
Yeah, is on here against the Celtics, we shot 38% from 3-point line, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was really bad at first though. But because Dame cleans it up at the end, and I ain't gonna lie, we gotta be one of the best clutch time teams.
Oh yeah, for
gotta
sure.
be one of the best clutch time teams, bro. Because we play so well in clutch.
And we look good, like we look professional when we close out games a good amount of the time.
Yeah, team clutch advanced stats is the NBA. We are tied for 3rd with 5 other teams.
As far as what? As far as what?
Number 1.
As far as
best
what?
clutch time. In the clutch, 6 and 2 in the clutch.
That's Chet and Shea right there.
Who's
OKC.
the worst? Wizards. Philly. Actually, that kind of makes sense.
Philly.
That kind of makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah, they get a little nervous and panic probably.
Not nervous, but in terms of
They don't have that calm guy. Tyrese is too fast playing, and Joel Embiid kind of looks for fouls here and there. And if he's not getting that, then it's kind of like bad for that 76ers team. But otherwise, other than that, they're fast paced and they're normally killing teams.
That's funny. The Warriors are 7-6 in the clutch. It seems like every one of their games is like
has been in the clutch game,
They've
and
only played 8 clutch games. The Warriors have played 13, bro. The Suns have played 10. The Spurs have also played 10. Have you noticed the Spurs they'll get they'll be
get close.
Cooked.
They'll
but it'll
still
the whole game, and then at the end they'll just go on a random run.
Yeah,
it's kind of fascinating actually. But yeah, I think that's about all I had
for the Milwaukee Bucks talk.
The Bucks. I mean, the fact that we're cruising right now, like straight up cruising with the 4th best offense, and I still don't think we're even that good offensively.
Yeah.
But because we have so much talent on this team, like I haven't seen everybody just have a good game.
I just want to see it all together and it all work out one game, so I know it's there. You know, like
no, I agree.
Like Chris, come back, speedy recovery, just get healthy, bro. We need you, bro.
Yeah, I feel like if we're doing all this, we are 11-5. You know, scraping out these wins and all that stuff, and we still are terrible on defense. On the offense, although it's 4th best, it's still clearly a little clunky.
I want our team to be
over, dude.
I want our team to be a Swiss Army knife to be able to, adapt to anything.
I think we will.
I think we have the pieces to do that. We just gotta, build that consistency.
It's all about gelling, man. It's all about gelling. But without further ado, let's get into the.
Speaking of gelling, let's get into the new topic. Speaking of gelling, let's get into the new topic.
That's what I'm doing,
no, I was trying to be funny and
it wasn't
transfer.
Well, I got these transfers, man. Don't worry about it, man. I'm like that. I'm Ben Himma. You know that song?
No.
Ben Himma?
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh, bro. You don't
just
listen to the same music as me. It's fine. Under the radar team of the week, I got.
Oh, I forgot about it.
The Orlando Magic. 6 wins in a row. 1st in defensive rating. 10th in blocks. 2nd in steals. 1st in getting teams to turn the ball over.
They play defense. They got some dogs on that team, man.
They are the best defensive team in the league right now.
They are?
Right next to the
Minnesota Timberwolves?
Yeah, right next to the Minnesota Timberwolves, man. This team is elite. They get you to play a hard
fought-out game.
Basketball.
They get scrappy. Jalen Suggs have been a dog. Jalen Suggs has been one of their best pieces. Also, the other Wagner brother?
Mo Wagner. And
Mo Wagner.
Yeah. Franz Wagner is the better one, but Mo Wagner
might not be that. He had 28 last night. That pick and roll off the bench with Cole Anthony and Mo Wagner was elite last night.
6 in net rating, bro. 6,
bro. They got people that want it. They want to be successful, and they're gelling.
The Eastern Conference, bro.
Second,
y'all don't understand
that is
how
surprising.
Crazy that is, bro.
Who is out of the picture right now in the Eastern Conference right now with the Magic being there? Magic, everybody had Magic in the bottom of the thing.
I thought they were gonna, because remember I chose the Pistons over the Magic in our.
I chose the Pistons are on a 13-game losing streak.
They
bro.
suck, bro.
They are awful. Is it Monty? Is it Monty?
The team that is
maybe the Suns fired them for a reason.
The Nets. So the Nets is the outlier team.
Maybe the Suns fired them for a reason.
Who?
Monty Williams. Monte?
I don't think it's his
Sorry.
fault. The Pistons have a lot going on. But this Orlando Magic team, they beat Chicago twice. Then they beat Indiana, again, the best offense in the league. Then they beat Toronto. Then they beat Denver.
Didn't even say Denver or Boston.
And they beat Boston.
And those was the last 2 teams that you mentioned.
Kristaps Porzingis got hurt in the middle of the game. Drew didn't play that game. But if you think about it, Wendell Carter Jr. did not play that game, and Fultz didn't play that game. So in my opinion, it balances out, in my opinion.
But that Orlando team is deep, low-key.
Oh, no,
with guards and stuff. Joe Ingles still there.
Joe Ingles is there.
I saw a picture of Joe Ingles on the NBA page or something.
I gotta look because they held what's his name?
Cole Anthony been hooping too, bro, off the bench. Shout out to Cole Anthony.
Bro, they Jaylen Brown played. He played good in the first quarter. I don't think he.
No,
did
the
anything in
game
the second.
before that, the Bucks game.
I don't know who they played.
So the last game they played, or the game
it might have been a Hornets
prior to that. Yeah,
I think that was a Hornets game.
yeah.
But I mean, the Celtics shot 40% from the field, 24% from 3-point line. I mean, when you playing a game like that, they out rebounded them 48-31. Dude, like this Orlando Magic team, they play.
They got hurt, bro.
They have, I think, the 16th in pace right now. They get to the paint. They are 28th in every category dealing with the 3-pointers. They can't shoot.
They're first,
but
they're first in
matters.
They're first in defensive rating, third
Shots when it matters,
or 23rd in offensive rating.
They are, bro. This Orlando Magic team. The thing about
do you think they should go after
they
Zach
just
LaVine?
play no, bro, leave Zach LaVine alone. I don't care about Zach LaVine.
Okay,
this
sorry.
Orlando Magic team is really good. They get to their spots. They're unselfish. They play with a certain pace. Just a pace that you don't expect from young players. They're the 4th youngest team in the league, and they're acting like they're not. Paolo Banchero gets to his spots. You can't guard him. He's literally KD mid-range, like Brandon Ingram mid-range type people, bro. Like, don't shoot a lot of threes, but they can hit the three, as the stuff goes on. Franz Wagner, we already know he's a bucket. If y'all don't know who Franz Wagner is, get to know him. He's really good. Cole Anthony, another elite just level point guard, bro. Jalen Suggs, he's like a Marcus Smart type guy, dude. Mo Wagner, one of the best bench bigs in the league, bro. Like Markelle Fultz as well, just another just really good point
Solid
guard.
players.
They can really flip one of their assets for a really good
Zach
player, but at the
LaVine.
same time, you're the 4th youngest team. You might as well just let it ride. Same thing with the.
How old is Zach LaVine?
He's 26 or 27.
See, the only thing with the Magic is their offense. Like, a lot of their offense is a little bit of struggle, a little bit. Like, they're first in free throw attempts and 4th.
26, yeah. Zach LaVine's 20.
Yeah,
No, that's not him.
26 or 20. Zach LaVine.
That's not him. 28, sorry.
You searched up Zach LaVine.
Yeah, I searched up Zach LaVine. It's some hockey player.
Oh. They're first in free throw attempts, 4th in free throws made, 2nd in steals, 10th in blocks. Rebounds, they're 15th, middle of the pack. I think they just need to get a star. A lot of their offense is like dead last.
Yeah.
They need a bucket getter.
I don't want to.
Obviously,
do it yet, though.
Obviously, they're a young team, so that's probably why their offense is so low. But
Nah, it's not. Usually, their defense should be low. That's the thing. If you're a young team like this, like usually you'd want the defense. Not want, but you usually have to work on your defense more than your offense. And with them, it's the opposite way around. The coach said in one like the locker room, so he was like, "Y'all, we hang our hats on the defensive side of the ball." Paulo said it too. Like everybody, they buy in and lock in.
Buy in. They buy in. Paulo said that in the post game when they won against Boston. He was like, we got some guys that won it. They buy in. We gelled together. Da 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 da. And yeah, they look good. They look confident. They're young. They're one of
underrated acquisitions that you have seen so far this year? And you can start off with anybody, I guess.
I'm gonna go ahead and start off with probably Dylan Brooks.
That's a good one.
I don't know where's that Rockets team right now. I think they're definitely in.
They're the 5th seed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're up there, which is surprising.
7th seed. They're 8-6.
Still, that's surprising for.
It's really good, dude.
For that team, yeah.
Just cooked the Magic. I mean, not the Magic. Sorry, the Nuggets. They just cooked the Nuggets.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Dylan Brooks. They did just cook the Nuggets too. Oh my gosh.
Dylan Brooks is averaging 15. I think he's
averaging
40% on 3.
13.4 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal a night, shooting 47% from the field, 46% from 3, which is insane for Dylan Brooks, and 86% from the free throw line.
He's also close
As of recently, he hasn't been too efficient from 3. I think he's shooting like 31 in his last 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that I feel like his 3-point might drop a lot, which probably is going to happen. But
if that's his stats right now.
Yeah, the last 5 games he's shooting like 31% from 3.
Bro, like when you're a shooter, especially a role-playing shooter, like your stuff is just gonna be up and down. Like, but I think by the end of the season he'll probably finish around 38 to 42%, somewhere in that general range. Because I feel like everybody's just shooting at an elite level this year.
Yeah, definitely. Starting off for sure. I mean, it might just slow down.
Yeah,
but. Starting off, everybody has been shooting efficient, man. We've seen guys shooting 60%,
which really
50% from
that
3.
Dame wasn't shooting well, but now he's starting.
But Dame normally, like, statistically,
he starts off the season.
Yeah, kind of slow. So, Dylan Brooks has been. You know what he brings defensively, and look at that team right now. They're 7th in the West with a stack-loaded West. With teams that can be in, not saying compete for a playoff spot or a final spot, but they got a lot of teams that can compete for a playoff spot. So
yeah, for sure.
Who is yours?
So one of mine is
acquisitions.
Lonnie Walker.
I have him too.
That's one of them, and then I'm gonna follow up with one more right after that too. Lonnie Walker, 16 points and 3 rebounds, 50% from the field, 45% from 3.
What is his contract? Is he on a 1 year?
He is on a 1-year contract.
It's crazy. Man, hey, he's going to get paid next year if he keeps this up because he's shooting. I have him too as well. Let me see what I have.
Because there was something that I wanted to look up.
He's shooting. He's averaging 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists a night on 21 minutes, shooting 46% from the field, 45% from 3, and 71% from the free throw line.
So he was 11. He had 11 points. He averaged 11 points last year in 23 minutes. And now he's averaging the 16 points in 22 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, and he's coming off the bench. And it's funny because we talked about them before. Like they just got a lot of bucket getters on the Nets, and it really allows him to do what he's good at, which is really just getting buckets. So
you seen that video of that dunk?
Which
against the Sixers that he had, where all 5 of the Sixers players was around him.
Oh, he's
in the video. Yeah, it's like the video was coming from the top camera on the court.
I missed that.
Bro, you gotta look at that. That video is fire, bro. It looked like that's a legendary video and picture, bro. Like you can in the video and picture, you can see all 5 of the 76ers players jumping with him while he goes up for that dunk and he dunks it. They're all like around him. He didn't dunk on anybody, but they're all around him, like getting ready to go for the block.
Oh, no.
That might be it.
No, here it is.
Yeah, that's it. That just reminded me. That's like a.
Dang, they all did jump.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
We'll probably.
Dang, this was 5 days ago. I missed that.
Yeah, we should probably add that clip in here. That'd be funny. That clip is fire though.
Cool clip.
It reminds me of like those. They always get Russell Westbrook with those good clips too, like pictures of underneath the basket.
I ain't gonna lie, Russ has a very good aesthetically pleasing picture.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He needs like I know he somewhere in his house he has a wall of just plenty of little iconic moments. He has to.
Yeah,
because he has a lot of them.
Well, another guy that I wanted to talk about is Max
Wait.
Strus.
Wait, I want to say this on Lonnie too.
What?
Even if he doesn't, well, I mean, he's on a 1-year deal. This boosts up his value a lot too. Like this isn't just beneficial for the Nets.
Oh, you
but
talking about just trade value?
Yeah, yeah. His trade value, he's probably not going to get traded this year, but
he might.
Maybe, but for next year, he's going to get a bag for sure. If he keeps playing like this,
we'll see.
He's going to get a solid little bag. He's averaging 16 and 3.
Yeah.
2 assists, and he's only, 24?
He's young. He is 25 years old right now.
Yeah, exactly. So,
that's young.
It kind of reminded me of Austin Reeves breaking out that 1 year. But
I guess.
But yeah.
Max Strus, man, like, he is the perfect person.
I gotta watch
for this Cavs team. He's averaging 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists.
How much is Karras averaging?
Karras is probably like, I would assume like 15. I would assume. But Karras, I said Karras. Max Strus 17.
Holy shoot, Karras LeVert is averaging 17 points.
But that makes sense for him because he always has been a bucket. But Max Strus, he's the perfect player to put next to Darius Garland, Jared Allen, Mobley, and Donovan because he spreads the floor, and as you've seen with the Heat, he's not somebody you can just pick on defense.
Yeah,
like he's a solid.
He's tall too. He's not short.
He's like 6'6" probably.
Yeah,
but Max Strus, and he's fit. Like he's not like Georges Niang.
Yeah,
who like clearly like look like he should be working at some auto shop or something. But
no, that's crazy. I was just talking about that with Alex Super. He showed me a picture, and I was like,
yeah, but
wow.
Max Strus, like, he's a 3-point shooter. Like he's exactly what that team needs, and he's gonna help them a lot, especially when the Cavs finally get healthy because they're just not healthy.
Garland is averaging 20. He hasn't played that much though, right?
He's probably Mitchell's
averaging 30, bro. That whole one of those guys aren't averaging. It got to be Allen or
bro. They don't be playing at the same time, so that's why the averages are all over the place.
That's
always are all over the place because they don't.
Karras averaging? Is he coming off the bench or is he starting?
Coming off the bench, but sometimes he starts though. That's the thing.
He could be 12 points or. 7 rebounds.
The team is very well balanced.
We finna outrun them.
Every game is competitive, bro. Like, every single game. I mean, look at the West.
Definitely.
You got the Timberwolves being the number 1 seed, then the Thunder 11. They're both 11-4. I think it's only because the Wolves beat the Thunder at one point. Maybe, I don't know. Mavericks are 10-5. Suns 10-6. I can't believe the Suns came back. The Nuggets. I can't believe because Devin Booker had like 38 points and like something like 60%. He's freaking a beast. Kings are 9-6 since De'Aaron came back. They've been hooping. Rockets 8-6. Lakers 9-7. Pels.
What are the Raptors? Because that kind of falls into my another player for best pickups kind of
stuff. Raptors are 8-8. They're
8-8.
They're the definition of mediocre.
Yeah, they're in the middle of the. That's total, right? That's the whole, or that's just Eastern. Yeah. That was just Eastern. They're 10th. My next person was gonna be Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, I had him on my list.
He averaging 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 6.5 assists, which isn't as much as he was averaging prior. He was averaging like 12 in the beginning of the season, which is crazy. Yeah. But he hasn't been. No, he's been efficient. He's averaging like for his shooting splits are 48.5% from the field, 39% from 3, and 72% from the free throw line, which is good. From that was Derrick Jones Jr. Dennis Schroeder is shooting 45.5, 35.7, which could be a little better, and 87% from the free throw line. But that's on averaging 17 points and being that starting point guard. So that's pretty. Yeah, he's been great there. Honestly, that Raptors team still isn't bad though. I think they just need one more piece, and if they don't have to get rid of that much to get that one more piece, that'd be even better. Yeah. I told you, bro. I had brought up the Zach LaVine to the Raptors, but you're like, no. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, it still wouldn't be bad though. They need scoring.
I guess it raises their floor.
Yeah, exactly. And what are they doing right now?
Their ceiling, not their floor.
They haven't. When I said they're tanking at all, so it looks like they're kind of.
Who you trading?
If I don't have to get rid of that much, I'm doing it.
Who are you trading?
I don't know. I don't know what that.
I
don't know what that trade exists of, but if they don't have to get rid,
just
they don't have to get rid
of
one
person, like just one person. You because I think they have all their picks, bro.
Probably OG. Probably OG.
I'm trading
and pick.
I'm trading Gary Trent Jr.
OG and Gary Trent. You probably have to trade both of them.
I don't know if I'm giving up OG for Zach.
OG's on a 1-year deal, bro. He's not coming back next year, probably.
Bro. What I would say, dude, right? Oh, I guess it is a salary dump then.
Yeah.
I guess that would work. And
then they could draft capital, and then they can go out and...
They can keep Pascal and Scotty Barnes, who do the same thing as OG Anunoby.
Yeah, exactly. And Zach LaVine can do what he do. I mean, Gary Trent has been efficient.
They have Otto Porter. I keep forgetting he's over there.
Yeah, they got all those guys that do the same.
A lot of
tall wings, bro.
Yeah, that just don't make sense to me.
That's what I'm saying. Zach LaVine wouldn't be bad there, bro. And they got Dennis Schroeder there at the point guard, too, to give him a little different.
Has a ring, bro.
Yeah. He was hurt.
Like, he got a ring.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Give me a ring.
But another player I have, I'm going to just name him off pretty quickly. John Collins hasn't been bad this year. JaVale McGee has been playing like 10 minutes, and he's looked solid in those 10 minutes for Sacramento.
Huh? Nothing. You keep talking.
Yeah, JaVale McGee looks solid in them Sacramento minutes.
For sure. He definitely does.
Kelly Oubre is another guy. He's averaging 16 points, 5 rebounds. I feel like he should come off the bench and be a spark plug for him. Now that they got all those rotational pieces, that helps him a lot. He's averaging 16.3 points, 5 rebounds, 1.4 steals a night on shooting 50% from the field, 38% from 3. No, this is Kelly Oubre.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And 80% from the free throw line. So that's not bad for Kelly Oubre. I think they should have him come off the bench though.
I think somebody that we didn't mention yet was Drew Eubanks. He's just been a solid guy.
I was gonna mention that whole Suns,
like just role players.
Yeah, role players. Eric Gordon has been solid. He just had 16 last night in that win. Devin Booker had 40, but he had 16. He started off the game hot. He had like
Devin Booker's assists are like he's good, dude.
Yeah, they got guys that can shoot with him. Grayson.
CP.
They got Grayson. They got Nurkic, who's been solid. All those players have been solid.
Yeah, for sure.
Efficiently wise too. I don't know about Nurkic on that end, but Nurkic tries defensively as well. And it sucks though because he was on Portland and we couldn't be successful with him, and he didn't fit with our team.
This is a little alarming sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. When you don't have other pieces to help you defensively.
But Drew Eubanks,
Drew Eubanks looks solid
for Nurkic and plays so really good
energy, and he'll be solid. It's a consistency with him.
It's effort.
Effort definitely. He's an effort.
More mobile than Nurkic is.
Yeah, and then
shorter.
My last player as well is Malik Beasley. He's averaging 11 points. Yes, I rounded up for him because he is a buck. 11 points, 4 rebounds, and we'll round up 2 assists. No, I'm just saying 1.4 assists. And a steal tonight. While shooting 50-40, 67% from free throw. Shooting 50% from the field.
He just don't shoot.
Yeah, he don't go to the line like that. It's normally catch a shooter, him shooting.
I would say
he's shooting 47% from 3 and 50% from the field. He's shooting 67% from free throw, which he's probably not attempting much at all. 1 a night, maybe 2 a night.
Yeah, no, I would say just some quick ones as we get rid of the rest of this. Josh Richardson, just been a really solid guy for the Miami Heat. Guy who just plays defense, plays his role and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But another one is
it Derrick Jones Jr.?
Yes, Derrick Jones Jr. along with Grant Williams, 10.7.
He had a bad Derrick Jones.
Williams.
He had a bad game last night.
44% from 3, 45% from the field. I mean, he plays just excellent defense. He's that tough guy.
Grant Williams?
Maverick. No, Grant Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And then Derrick Jones Jr., just a cool 8.5 points.
4 rebounds.
6% from the field, 48%. I mean, he's just another really, lengthy, lanky guard.
Yeah, he plays solid defense.
I mean, not guard, but
athletic.
Forward. That fits perfectly alongside Luka and Kyrie as guys who just play for real. I want to see more from Seth Curry, though. I wish.
Yeah, what's up with Seth Curry? Is he?
What's his minutes? You just can't play him
with Kyrie
and Luka.
Play him with Luka. He was solid last year with Luka.
Not last.
Or not the other 2 years ago. He was solid with Luka. Just have him come in for Kyrie.
Just trust me. If one of them gets hurt, Seth Curry's gonna end up going off.
And he's gonna go crazy.
I feel like he's gonna get them like a playoff win or something. But also Jordan Hawkins on the Pelicans.
13 points.
Yeah, 13 points.
I heard about him.
Rebounds and 3 assists, 35% from 3. He has one of the best just pure jump shots.
Yeah.
He's only shooting 35%.
They need that.
Right now,
they need that.
He's filling in great for CJ McCollum, with him being injured and everything. And the Pelicans on a 3-game winning streak. They won 6 of their last 7.
They're getting healthier. They're getting Jose back.
Jose is back. Their main problem is really just the fact that they're always injured. One of the things that makes them better right now is the fact everybody's buying in. Zion's buckets are so much easier. And this is what I talk about when I talk about free-flowing offense. Mm-hmm. When your star players don't have to dribble the ball the whole time in order to get a bucket. When you got people setting screens for Ingram off ball so he can come off of it, go to the elbow and instantly catch the ball and pull up. When you can make it easier for your players to get these tough buckets when they're just in motion instead of having a dead dribble and doing that type of stuff, and you have Zion cutting from the wing to get into the paint, and then he has to do less work. Then now he can just do one bump in order to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dribbles, and he just only does 2 dribbles, get a little quick bump, and then get an easy bucket at the rim. It makes the offense so much easier, and they're all such great decision makers. Brandon Ingram can get assists. Zion Williamson can get assists. We know C.J. McCollum, when he's back, can get assists. This is a really, really, really good team. Y'all need to be aware of this team, but the only reason I say proceed with caution is because they've shown a history. They have a history of getting injured. But I'm really excited for this Pelicans team. They beat my Clippers. The Clippers are playing better, but Russ is playing.
Let CJ get back, man. Let CJ get back. I'm telling you, bro, that Clippers team and Minnesota are my 2 favorite teams in the West currently.
Yeah, no, for real. I agree. But anything else before we get on out of here? We're about a minute. I mean, it's a minute.
I kind of want to get a little.
3.
I want to get a little football topic in. The Packers, they just won on Thanksgiving Day.
Show me the love.
Yeah, Love's
Show
been
me the
solid.
love, bro. Show me the love.
Love's been solid, man. Love's.
You know he got like the same stats.
He had a
as
QBR
Rogers, his rookie year. Like they have like the same.
Hey
stats.
man, he had a QBR rating of 125 last game against the Lions.
Yee!
Jaden Reed looks like he is going to be a stud. Romeo Dobbs, obviously. Christian Watson had a good game. A.J. Dillon hurdled somebody.
A.J. Dillon's been playing a lot.
And Rashawn Gary with 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles or 1 forced fumble. Strip sack.
It was one.
Somebody else got a fumble. It might have been 2 forced fumbles because I remember Jonathan Owens ran one in. They've been promoting that Jonathan Owens and Simone Biles relationship.
My
God. It wasn't. They trying to have that be like Travis Kelce.
But let's be honest, though. Simone Biles, I'd rather root for her than Taylor Swift, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
Because I'm black, so I think that plays a part, of course. But like black love, man, and the fact that I just love seeing that type of stuff. I mean, Jordan Love, 268 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, when you playing like that, and then Christian Watson is finally like getting in stride, like Jaden Reed, dude.
We didn't have a lot of pieces. Jair,
so
Aaron Jones, our other rookie running back, Emmanuel Wilson,
Devondre
Campbell. A couple other, Rudy Ford, our starting strong safety, was out.
Musgraves as well. I mean, dude, this team is like,
we want to win, bro.
We are the second youngest team in the league.
That's crazy.
Second youngest team in the league.
I do think we need I don't know if Christian.
You don't know Christian Watson? You don't know if he's going to what?
He's 24. I didn't know he was that old.
When you're a receiver, your window is like bigger. But also you have to remember that you have to play 2 years of college in order to go to the league. Whereas in the NBA, you only have to play 1 really 1 year anywhere. So I mean,
but there's some 22-year-olds that are 23-year-olds that are solid. 21-year-olds.
But that's because they were like
one and done.
Christian Watson's
he wasn't one and done, and he was on a smaller college.
He played a full college thing. Like he was he was like an early second round pick or something.
So do you think the Packers make the playoffs this year?
I will not
we
say
have a
that,
kind of
but
easy
we
schedule.
Have a very good chance. Our schedule right now is the Chiefs next, which is gonna be a.
Dang, you had that pulled up pretty quick. Yeah.
Oh, I already have this stuff pulled up, man. Then we got the Giants the week after. I'm not worried about that. Just play your regular brand of football and don't.
Really, just the Chiefs.
Then you have the Buccaneers, who are actually a solid team.
Yeah, they are.
The Panthers, Vikings, and then Bears. Ain't nobody worried about the Bears. So it's very possible. Right now we are in the playoff hunt. We need Minnesota to keep losing, and I mean it was really an impressive win.
Justin
I'm
Jefferson coming back.
I'm mad about one thing.
What?
Jordan Love should have had a turkey leg. He didn't have a turkey leg.
Wow. Yeah. What's up? They didn't.
Bro, they didn't even. About they couldn't find one.
Yo, no.
Like they do this every year. How do you not find one?
They didn't even post. The NFL posted a picture of the Thanksgiving games and all the players from each team.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have no Packer players on that picture. Like they were all animated. They have no Packer players.
They put a Lions player?
I think Amon-Ra was on there.
All right, no, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Jordan
Love should have been on there. He balled out. 3 touchdowns, 200-some yards.
In the game,
300 yards before the game.
Yeah, the game prior, he had
no
2
interceptions
touchdowns
in both games. Come on now, bro.
He's been solid. He's been solid.
Playing with us,
yeah, I have my guy wanted me to bring up the Packers on it. Yeah, so
hey, shout out to your guy, bro.
Yeah, so Packers are doing well. They're in the playoffs. I think they can make the playoffs. They're
definitely make this a clip.
Yeah, their next couple of games look pretty easy besides the Chiefs, but
all right, that's a bet.
But well, yeah, no, that was it though.
Thank y'all so much for watching us. We're a month strong now. This is our 4th episode. We really appreciate any and all support. Y'all see, I didn't wear the hat today. I had to.
Gotta cut.
I had to let it fly. I got the little. You know what I'm saying. Good. But seriously though, we appreciate any and all support.
I need a cut.
Remember, follow us, subscribe to us, hit that noti bell and stuff like that. Like the episode, please, because that helps us.
Share to your friends.
Give us 5 stars or whatever stars you're gonna give us. Mm-hmm. Like at least 4, please. But 5 stars if you really think it's good for real. Like honestly, we want to keep growing this. More clips and things of that nature are gonna come out. We just You know, we're still getting it all together. But
get
we
more
appreciate any and
comfortable,
all
get more
support.
interactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. That's it for me.
Any last words, bro?
Nah, it was a good one today.
All right then, my boy. Peace.
Peace.
I thought he was gonna hit the thing. You usually hit the mic.